Howdy! Howdy, howdy, howdy. I always wait, right? I always wait. Actually, welcome to JEEZO ITS Friday, the end of week live stream by Men Said, where we tear apart what's been happening this week, look at the weekend ahead, and do some other cool shit. Right? I always like to wait until the theme tune, sing the theme tune, right? I always like, right, to wait until I get to the point where I can skip from the theme tune to do my own bad and bow, bad and boo, bad and bow. That's what I like. I always like to wait and do that. But anyway, welcome to JEEZO It's Friday, number 19, right? 19 of season 2. We've got BTC, you're there. I see Benjamin. I was streaming progressing so far with you over here. Howdy Benjamin 722. Streaming ain't going good on Kick, right? Kaz, hola. Not on YouTube. I am on YouTube. I'm definitely on the YouTubes. So Paul's Van Life's got me on YouTube here. Richie said evening on YouTube, but Richie's not came through all on my multi-stream chat. So Richie, if you're there, please say another word. That'd be great. I think everything's been like kind of a bit weird tonight, right? On the tech front. It's took a while to Richie, I've got you on YouTube. Yeah, boy. Yes, I am, Kaz. I'm on the YouTubes. I'm definitely on the YouTubes. So, how are we doing? Are we doing well? Are we doing well? I'm on big tellies. And that's the main thing. Bitsy, I'm on your big telly. Can we connect on Discord if you don't mind? Benjamin722, I have a fear that you're not real and you're some kind of bot. If you are real, right? I'll tell you what. Yes, let's connect. I'm on Discord. You can check me out in my actually in the description of this video. There is a Discord link, so I'm on there. So get yourself in. Let's be Discord pals. Benjamin722, defo. BT, how we doing, mate? What you up to? What's fresh? Richie's got golf on the big TV. All right. So I've been relegated from Richie's TV by golf. By golf. What the fuck is that about? I'm also on Rumble tonight, so I've put myself back on Rumble just to be able to keep hold of any of these kind of thoughts and feelings and views, right? Because like sometimes like YouTube might just decide that you know what, we're not comfortable that you're talking about Swingathon 2025. We're going to cancel you, and you get cancelled, you lose all your shit. So I'm backing it all up on over on Rumble, but nobody watches Rumble. Nobody watches really on X. Nobody watches anywhere. I feel a bit sorry for myself at the minute, guys. Actually, Boss T's in the house. It's me, I'm Boss T. Right, Boss T's in the house. Okay, I will adjust you there right now. But if I may ask, why do you said I'm not real? I don't understand. Oh, Benjamin722. Apologies, dude. The only engagement I've had off of Kick people has been like bots. So you're like the first relo. So awesome that you're there. Love you. Got you on the big TV on YouTube. Good. Right. You're always on my Chromebook, dude. Good. This week, right? I've got some really cool shit this week. This week has probably been the best week of all weeks for bonkers news. We've got fucking hell. We've got Epstein and Trump going on a real wild fucking Max like Final Boss Level like Gaslighter, right? It's wild. I've got do you know what the creator? Okay, no issue. Cheers, Benjamin. Apologies, Benjamin722. Yeah, that's my fault. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. Really, genuinely do appreciate the thing you do. I appreciate it for everybody. Just so far, Kick has just been bigger bot. That's all it's been. Talking about bots, they created a robot. They've thrown it out to kick around the streets in America. And guess what? Pride flags is a gear bot. We'll talk about that. We've got the Shield. BTC, you'll want a chip on the Shield. So we'll talk about the Shield. The Mushroom Murderer, Christian Horner. We've got the Cheeseburger Guy. That's going to be really, really good. We've got the Weekend. What's fresh? That's a brand new segment I'm creating, which is like a look ahead of what's happening this weekend. Loads of sport and Swingathon. Lately I've been thinking, lately I've been thinking is like my deepest of thoughts. And I'm gonna ask you something, right? I'm gonna put this to you. What would you rather? Well, actually, we'll wait. We've got some weird stories, and we've got JEEZO Bro, right? I feel sorry for your new member, Benji. Poor lad, came in to support you. Tell him you love him. How we like, mate? You don't tell me you love me unless we're in bed. Right. Have you all got a cold one? Do we all have a cold one? Actually, I might start flexing as well. Flex. I might start doing like a flex with my manly mug. Have you all got yourselves a goblet yet? You've had 2 weeks to get a goblet. Or Kaz is on the squirt and gin, which is always on. Boss, it's me, Boss T. Does Boss T have a goblet? I have a cold one, but I'm feeling hot as it's warm. Where you sitting, Bates? Are you sitting outside front? Are you out front? Bates is like one of these people who sits out like in the front garden. So I don't know the garden, which is like just a little bit of like front of house decoration with the main street. People don't ever sit there ever. Bates is one of the people who sits out there getting drunk. He's a wild man. He's a wild man. Right, are we ready to get into it? Are we ready? You ready? Jeez, so my system is shitting itself. Let's try that again. Fucking hell, I don't know what's going on. Everything is doing really, really well. Let's try again. Fucking hell. I don't know what's going on tonight. I had troubles loading it onto YouTube, so I restarted. I've had all those. Oh, men's headlights? Shit! Men's headlights? So unprofessional. Well done, Richie. Well done, Richie, lad. I forgot all about that. Totally forgot. Right then. Let's do that again. I don't know why my system is shitting itself. I think my PC, right, which I use to stream, is like on its way out. I think it's done. Totally done. Right, so what went down? Right then, so the big things that went down this week, right, was fucking. I'll tell you what. You should get points for that, Richie. Right, you should get points for that one. I have to start here, right? What went down? Cole's system went down. I think I might have to invest in new tech, right? Even though I've got like 6 watches, I might have to invest heavily in like a grand's worth of new tech for you 6 out there. Right, so this one, yeah, I feel like totally kerfuffled today. Been sitting here all fucking night and all. So this one is wild. Wildy wild. So Trump, right, who's been like a big Epstein exposer. Like, he's been all in on exposing Epstein. He has been saying like, you know, when I get in, that's not really good Trump. I can't do a Shane Gillis level of acting here, right? But he said when he gets in, he's gonna expose the whole Epstein thing. He's gonna blow the lid off, drain the swamp, all that shit, right? And then like he's like, yeah, dear Warren, we're gonna get the Epstein guys. And then he's got Pam Bondi, who's the Department of Justice leader. He's got Kash Patel, right? Fucking hell. Head of the FBI. Kash Patel's done the rounds on podcasts before becoming the head of FBI, saying how Epstein is clearly definitely a fucking thing, all that kind of shit, right? And then suddenly, right, they do this. I've got a big pile, a list on my desk, says Pam Bondi. Yeah, I've got there's 10,000 hours of footage. They've released these guys. These guys are Phase 1. Phase 1, they came out, these influencers came out with these Phase 1. This is the Epstein stuff. Like, we're going to give you Epstein. Remember that. That's how shit this is. Right. I'm going straight in. I'm going serious. So, actually, remember, they made a big fucking fuss, right, outside of the White House, where people are coming out with Phase 1 of the Epstein stuff. We're going to give you Epstein, right? And Pam Bondi, yeah, we've got all of this. We've got it all. It's all there. Pam Bondi saying, yeah, it's all on my desk. We've got it all on my desk. It's there. Elon, not having any of it. He's having nothing of that. He's like, well, where is it? Where's all this stuff, Gannon? And then this happens, right? Now, let me just switch that off. Listen to this. I don't know if you did hear this or not.
Yeah. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this, where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just...
Do you know, pause that there, right? Because, like, all the fuss he made, and then people walked out of the White House with all these files, right? And then he's like saying, like, what's all the fuss about? Like, what an absolute orange-faced twat Trump is. Like, he's a total mega twat. Now, I don't know whether, right, he's been clearly he is compromised, right? I do not believe he's on the list, because if he was on the list, if they had some kind of like really kind of obvious case against him, then I think that would have been like he wouldn't have allowed all that pomp and ceremony ahead of it. But I think he's clearly been compromised. He's been told that if you release this list, then you will not be able to do X, Y, Z. Or if you release this list, then bullet to the head. Or whatever. He's clearly been compromised, because his change in tone around this is bonkers. But it's not just that, right? It's like, well, watch this one. I did this one, actually, right? Here we go. Me, the big dog, did this one. I'm diving right in here. Conspiracy theory full.
Up here. Maximum kind of final boss level gaslighter is absolutely mega insane. He's saying that if you are interested in the Epstein list, right, that you're bad people, it's all fake news, there's nothing there at all to see. Why are people even interested in this guy who died ages ago? So clearly, right, clearly we're interested, because it's been going on for years, and we know that in high likelihood that Epstein was a kind of a intelligence op to leverage people so they can manipulate and blackmail and all that kind of jazz. So they fed these kind of big bad guys with kids and young women. Right? We know that. We know it. Right? We know it. So this gaslighting to say, like, oh, nothing to see here, nothing to see here, is absolutely wild. Plus, that dude, right, standing next to him, that was Epstein's bloody neighbour. Like, fucking hell. Absolute wild. Honest to God. This is going to...
Total wildness. Like, it's absolutely crazy. This really will backfire on Trump. And I thought as well, right? Oh, did I play that out without any sound on? Fuck's sake. I'm not doing good to deal with textile. Textile, I ain't doing good. Apologies, right? Please stay with us. I was basically saying there that Trump came out just the other day with an interview while he was getting on a plane, And he basically said, right, if you were asking questions about what you call it, about Epstein, then you're a bad person and you believe fake news. There's nothing there. Like, this is so boring. It's basically what he went down the rabbit hole of. It's like, fucking what an absolute final boss level gaslighter he is. Now, here's the link. If you're after UFO disclosure, then if they will not disclose the Epstein list, they will never, ever, ever disclose UFOs and UAPs. That's why I made this image of Epstein with a UFO. I try to get it to point to the UFO. EI would not do it. So, that's the crack there. Like, what a wild, wild, wild situation. It's just fucking shit because, like, it's the most evil of things that's happening, where the deep state, like politicians, billionaires, and celebrities, fucking trafficking women and children, like, for these fucking sex rampages, and we can't do nothing about it. It's just absolute bonkers, Epstein. Right, I'm going to skip onto something a little bit more, comfortable for you. I love this one. Yeah, what's this? What? Who's this guy? So, if you do know, it's one of those squint things. You squint. You see somebody if you squint. Who do you see? Right? Who do you see? Now, I see John Cena. I don't know what the correct answer is, right? It could be Jocko Willink as well. I've had Obama. Somebody said Obama. Could be him. But who do you see? Like, who do you see when you do a bit of a squint? Do you see any Burger Boy? The Burger Boy? It's got to be John Cena, didn't it? It has to be John Cena. Surely it's John Cena. It's got to be John Cena, didn't it? Just checking my audio levels there. Right, how is everybody? Are we all good? What's everybody been up to this week? Teeth. You've got some teeth. What's everybody been up to? Cole, did you see one of the top bloke that helped start off the AI? He said 2055 he will be hiding from them. I did. And now since 2038, I think he told me the exact... Yeah, I have seen some of that. Honestly, mate, I think like 2030. It's getting wild. Absolute wild. Total wild. But you know what one of AI's main weapons will be? It'll be sent for me, on a personal level, it'll prevent me from thinking and questioning by sending me pictures of people like John Cena, right, in the shape of burgers. So instead of like awakening to what's happening, I'll be squinting like, oh, aye, fucking hell, JEEZO, that's a picture. Well, I think it's John Cena anyway. I think it's John Cena. Now, at the end of the show, you can ask me questions, you can send confessions, all that kind of jazz. There's NGL that's linked in onto the description, so you can hit me up on NGL and have some fun there as well. Right? It's John Cena, says Cavi. I think it's John Cena. I don't know if it's meant to be, but I think it's John Cena. Thank you so much, Cavi. I think Cavi, it's the first time I think I've seen your name jump in, so thank you so much for being brave and bold, right? And saying hello by saying it's John Cena. Thank you so much. A repost, right? Is the cost of this is a repost. The cost of doing a stream is just a nice little repost to try to drag a few more souls into all this. Yvette said, Cavi, Yvette, you've changed. Good old then, Cavi. Get reposting. Well, anyway, I think that's John Cena, personally, right? That is... I call that one the cheeseburger guy. Cheeseburger guy. Let's give it a cheeseburger guy. Oh, man. Oh, wow. JEEZO. I tell you what, this is wild. Fucking hell. You've definitely... Everybody's seen this. This is one of the biggest things that's happened this week. Have you seen this? So, right, who is John Seymour? Barry's boyfriend? You must have seen this. Everybody's seen this. So there's a Coldplay concert, right? And they must do this like I kind of get it. It's like a crowd thing. Like they spin the camera around, like they're doing like basketball to get a couple of people kissing, like kiss-a-thon or whatever, right? And this.
All right, come on, you're okay. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on, you're okay.
She hides, but he disappears.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
He's been having an affair. And he was.
I'm not quite sure.
And he was. And he was. Jesus. That has been massive this week. Massive, massive, massive. He's in world of trouble. 2 families are now over. They do it on Super Bowl and all the mountains, but they do. Now, I had a little fun with it. And my question was going to be, actually, for NGL. So, have you ever been in or caught in a compromising position? Has any of you been caught in that? Now, I know you won't want to put that on my chat, but if you want, you can send it to me on NGL, and we will review it at the end of the show. So, have you ever been in a compromising position? Right? Look at that, though. That's my handiwork. So this is my handiwork. This is I asked Grok to do a picture. I tried to replicate the picture with Trump and Epstein, but Grok was having none of it. And ChatGPT, if you ask for 2 real people to be like interlocked in like a romantic kind of thing, it tells you to fuck clean off. It's like, nah, I'm not having none of it. We've had flight attendants bang on the door, Mile High Club. Oh, this is Boss T. Cars. Oh, well, Boss T and Cars, JEEZO. Of course they're going to have stories. But I had a little bit of fun with this one. A little bit of fun. I did like that one. That is one of the biggest things that's been going on. It's been massive, that. Absolutely massive. Totally big. Right. Next, who's that? That was Coldplay and the CEO Chaos. If you've been compromised in some way like that, something embarrassing, drop it to me on NGL, and we will cover it at the end of the show. Right, next. Oh, we'll do this one actually. We'll do this one. I was gonna do something else, but no, we'll do this one. Right, here we go. This is a little, well, effectively, it's like a little gear bot.
That is a robot. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well.
Yes!
It's wild,
So
isn't
cute!
it?
Bye, robot! Ah, it's waving at us! High five!
Oh, you know what? We're kind of fucking cooked, aren't we? Like the first robots we deploy to the streets, right, of America, are gear bots. Why does it have to be gear? Like, yeah, listen, I'm all. Do you know? It's iRobot. iRobot with Will Smith looked so fucking stupid in the sense of like, there's no way that will ever happen. Like, not in like not for like forever. It's like set in 2032, right? It's like set in just like a few years, and like actually we've now got robots kicking about now. Also, why is the first robots that's kicking around? Why do they have to be gear? Why do they have to have any kind of sexuality? Like, why does it have to be like straight away? It's like, all right, first robot out, gear bot. Why? And that's got nothing against gears, obviously. It's just like, why do you have to sexualize a robot? It's just like a funky toaster. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you genderize your toaster and give it a sexuality? Why is these robots instantly sexualized? It's first thing to do. It's just fucking weird, like really, really weird. But there's Gearbot. But it does really like tap into what iRobot could be about. Because like iRobot, there's like really wild, like proper intelligent robots. Then there's like these little gear ones that they keep like they've put them away in like units. They've put them away. The shit. Put them away. Get rid of them. So that's these ones. There's like Generation 1 robots. That's these. And for some reason we've put them in bloody Pride shit. Wild. I don't know. I don't know why we have Gearbots. Don't know. Betty, you love this one. Sex bots. I tell you what, there's some really good sex bots. Bates, you love this one. The Shield. So the Shield is also a really good wrestling tag team, which was Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Right, they were a tag team in the WWE called the Shield. Ran from about 15 maybe to 2021, whatever. This isn't them. This is the Shield, which is this guy called Chris Hargreaves, who's like he's a troubled soul, right? To be fair, had a troubled beginning, and biker, and he's created this kind of like a biker style chapter in towns and cities to focus on and to look after like women and kids, because like he's really concerned with how the country is going down the with regards to the increase in like aggressive like assault or whatever to like women and children. He's big in it, and his background and his history I tell you kind of why. So like it was such like a noble thing he was doing. He was building this really, really good thing, a network where they would go out on city centres over the weekends. If any like, young ladies were struggling, do you know what I mean, like, drunk, and they would pick them up and take them home. They're creating an app where if you press a button on the app, like people will come out from the Shield to get you. Like super, super noble like idea. Do you know what I mean? Because the police don't respond quick at all. And there is a massive like increase in the UK with regards to like violence against women and kids, right? But like through doing all of this, he's become really kind of like popular, obviously because it's like a big thing, and he's blown up. Probably a lot bigger than he thought. And then like there's people have kind of like, looked into like the detail of what he's doing. And there's like very questionable activity going on. So like he's registered the Shield, right? It's like a charity, but then people have looked into it and it's not a charity, it's like a business. And because of that, like money's going into him rather than going into a non-profit, and that's classed as fraud, and there's all that kind of shit going on. There's also he's been recruiting people from particular communities to represent like those communities who have got links to like Hamas and shit like that. It's like whoa, like so this I would urge you, right, if you're at all interested in the Shield, like, and if you've read any of the kind of the hoopla which has been happening around it recently, the kind of the rise and the fall, I would watch this. It's a guy called Liam Tufts. He's like an ex hard dude, right? So he's like a definitely ex bouncer, probably been in the army, a gangster kind of guy. I don't want to kind of like label him too much because I've not heard his story, but I have watched a few of his shows where he's not talking about him. He's like talking about like other people, but you can tell like, you know, he's a hard dude. Right? He's got a thing called The Dozen by Liam Tufts, and he interviews this guy Chris Hargreaves, and it's a good show. I came away from it not really understanding whether it was intentional or not, but it's a good one. It's a real good one. That was The Shield. Bates, what do you think of that? You find that men call their cars female names. Remember? Chris is getting a lot of hate. I'm not 100%. Not the haters are right. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Mia Bell, Minnie Mayfair, Bridget, MG Midget Merlin, MGB Bruce, Nova. Liam Tough looks like not so tough when Chris is at the same table. Chris looks scary on that pic. You know. But I don't think that Liam Tough's is. I don't think he's like a. I don't think he's kind of like a. He's not a softie. I think he's like a tough fella. Like, I think he's just got himself together. Right. So, I'm gonna go for a break. Breaks this week are gonna be different. What I've done is I'm gonna start using YouTube for breaks. I've got 3 really good videos for you. One is a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. We're gonna put that on. Another one is a video from I'm not going to tell you, I can't take the second one because that's going to be in the second part, and I can't take the third because that's about the third part actually. So let me just get my shit together here. Right, that's that. Instagram, can't put that on yet. I don't. Sorry, I'm going to be quiet, right? I'm just trying to work this fucking shit out. Playlists. Do you know what, mate? Liam Tuff's probably was, mate. He probably was. Like the both. I think he was actually, because when he's talking to that Chris Hargreaves, he's talking about like having a connection with, like having like a really abusive like childhood. What's what? Right. So, if I was going to name my car, I'd call it Betty. Right. Here's the first break. Right. And let's see if you like it.
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Nobody wants that. Shit went out in the 90s.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Fuck that.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
You dickheads in or what? I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms or shoot lightning bolts. This shit's got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
What do you think of that? Eh? Catherine Jenkins? I also had an MGF. I called it Catherine mainly because a couple of days after I bought it, I met Catherine Jenkins. Oh, okay. Who's Catherine Jenkins? Opera singer. Oh, I have to try and remember and have a listen. Batesy. Right, Batesy, seeing there. Oh, I'll have to try and remember an opera singer's name and go and have a listen. Batesy, that ain't ever happening, is it? Right, that ain't ever happening. JEEZO. So, what do you think of that though? Mortal Kombat 2 coming out. That looks pretty decent, doesn't it? I like the look of that. That looks. I'll be honest. I like the look of that. It looks pretty damn decent. Oh, fucking! I've been pleasured by the thoughts of Chairwoman Steph with a massive message here. So hang on, what's this? Hang on. So Steph is like the typical, well, not the tippy top of EI. So let's see what she says. Epstein Island was a Mossad honey trap. Every country's secret service runs them. Fun fact: the Soviets could not understand why they could not entrap British MPs with attractive young women until they realised they were all only attracted to other men. What? Steph, what are you doing here anyway? Are you not normally out on a Friday evening with a pal called Sophie? I believe you're always out. Steph, give us a repost. Anybody on X, please repost. Anybody on YouTube, please. Did you see the Xi Jinping tweet to Donald Trump, which was clearly not like from actually him, because it was like, "Hey, Donald." That's fucking class. Anyway, JEEZO. So that was the Shield. Let's go to that. Hi, Steph, give us a repost. That's wild. So, fucking, this is absolutely mega wild. I was hoping that that cat might have been on tonight, because this might be big news in Scotland. A dude, this is genuine, real, actual story news, right? A dude called Sean Stephen, who's 38, right? He lay dead in a council toilet for 6 days before being found. So, he's 38. His missus like 46-ish. I'm sure she's 46 because I'm 46. So that rings the bell. Julia Stephen was his missus, right? And she rang him, and he was feeling bad. He goes, "Oh, I need to get the toilet. I feel really bad." And then the call cut off. I think he's then wandered into the city chambers in Edinburgh, right, and died on the toilet. Like, obviously shut in the cubicle, and nobody like is like, people been going in cleaners, I guess. Like, it's a council building. Like, people are going in, right, and like checking it, and he's laid there dead for 6 days. So his missus had phoned in that he's missing, and the police were searching for him, right? And fucking in a council building, dead. How wild's that? Was that Steve called? Who doesn't? No, I'm mock him. I'm up North Lingo. I'll have a listen, Richie. Luke Faulkner. Good old. That's wild. That, I thought that might have been like big news out in Scotland. That's what I was expecting. Not too sure though. Not too sure. Right. Oh, this guy was a bit of a dirty dog as well. So Coldplay been catching CEOs, yeah. But check this out. Now, Richie, I think Richie, I think you don't mind F1, do you? That is Christian Horner gone from Red Bull Racing. Looks like he's been sacked for those kind of shenanigan texts that he was having with somebody who was working for Red Bull. So now that he's gone, right, that speculation around what's going to happen with Max Verstappen, that rears its head once more. Will he now bounce? Will he go to Mercedes? Will George Russell then leave Mercedes? It puts all of that into the mix. So, a little bit of drama for F1 fans. What do you think is going to happen next? Will Max stay? What will happen to George? You let me know. Peace. So then, yeah, Christian Horner was retired, wasn't he? He was like totally retired off. So there's been a bit of a battle between Christian Horner and like Max Verstappen because of the performance of the car. That's been going on a bit, but Christian Horner was doing like dick pics or sex messages apparently, right? And I think that's played a part of it. Like, so there was a bit of a downfall from the last like year. What's it called? This is big news about your best mate. Something JEEZO peeps also find out a little information about me. That I actually listen and love classical music. You didn't love classical music, Bates. What the fuck are you on about? Your lips look like a bumhole in that shot. Mine. I have got written down actually, Kaz. So in the back of my book, I have a black book, right, of like thoughts, ideas, running, all that kind of shit. In here, I have number 4. Number 4. Lips or bumhole. Last one ever. Right, lips up, last one ever. I need to I'm gonna whinge now, right? Sorry. I'm gonna mourn probably. I need something. I don't know how to grow this. I honestly do not know how to grow it. I put in like a load of effort. I spoiled it by getting pissed early on, right? So yeah, let's be honest, right? I do get a bit drunk early doors on JEEZO ITS Friday, which really prevents me from doing like a professional job if I curate, and that must have an impact on viewership, right? Must have an impact on viewership. It has to be. But I can't. And do you know what though, Kaz? You're saying we will help. Thank you, Kaz. Do you know what though? I'm going to be really honest with you guys, because like, although I'm putting this out into the world of 8 billion people, like only 6 watch. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's like it's safe. It feels like a safe space because like nobody's watching. And all I want is like I think a year or 2 ago, or even beyond, right? I say like when I was like 40, I did have like dreams of like being able to stream and be like a podcaster or whatever. I had like, dreams of that. And it was financially like viable, and I'd have a Bugatti and fanny dripping all hours. Do you know what I mean? Like all that kind of shit, right? But like now, I just want like 10 people on a Friday night have a laugh with. But honestly, my expectations is honestly just like 10 of us would be really cool. 10, and I know like there's like 4 of yous there, mate. And I love yous and I appreciate this. I really do. But like, I just like if it was like 10 of us, it would just be a good laugh. And all I want now is like a laugh. So I used to come on years ago. My pal Usyk, called Blackbird Rally, would come on. He's been coming up with ideas, right? You say 10 is a lot, right? It is, but I started this off with like Matt on UFO. It's all about perspective and expectations. So I started off 2 years ago at the same time as Matt on UFOs around the world. He went on UFOs. Right, so it's niche, so there's like an audience for that, right? And he's got 250,000 YouTube TikTokers. He's got 5,000 YouTube subscribers. He went live last night and there's like 500 people on. Like, I love him. So good on you. I'm like, how can I not like do something? Because I put in fucking effort. Do you know what I mean? I know this is becoming a bit of a me being a little bitch, but it's like, well, I'm not just a few of us, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate us few, I do. But oh wait, man, another few more. Why can't somebody else come along and have a laugh? And I think I'm a fucking dick. Like, is this shit? Because I watch stuff on live. I'm thinking like, fucking, this is like really shit. I must be the top. Like, I must be the top 1% of like authenticity on the internet. There's not many people who was just like me as me. Anyway, what the fuck am I on about? See, I get too pissed as well. Right, anyway, let's go back to stories. That was Christian Horner, by all accounts. He's triggered us. Christian Horner must have triggered us. I'll tell you what, that's that. Burger guy. Oh, yeah, I tell you what, here we go. Look at this. Fucking hell. Look at this creep. Robot creep. Look at that little pedo bot, like chasing kids down a street, isn't it? Look at that. Early finishing, come on, gang. Do you know what Richie calls that really well? But if I can be a bit more, do you know what, Richie lad? I'm going to be a bit more vulnerable. Actually, I'm going to be a bit more vulnerable. So there's like a few people I chat to and laugh with like online, and they've been on in the past and they don't come back. And you do question like, why do they not come back? Like why do they not come back? It's one thing for like randos to be in and out, but like why do they not come back? And you're right, it's an early finish. And I don't know, maybe it is early finish. But why would China build like these rando like pedo bots? Because this has got pedo run written all over it. In fact, if I was creating a robotic race with these dudes, I would call it the pedo run. Look at that gun, chasing kids down the road. Wild, isn't it? Man, these are going to be in your street. Like, honest to God, these are going to be in your street. Like, in the next few years, we are all going to have these bloody pedo bots. They're all going to be there. And that was Chinese pedo bot. That's what we call that. What about trying what women do on off or X accounts to get you on them? Of me, sit there on your live, top off, get a tan, flex, like tends to biceps. But do you know what it is as well, mate? Like, it's frustrating. It's a frustrating thing, but it's not frustrating because it's just like reality. There's on X. So I was decent on X. Now for some reason I get no love on X at all. But you get these like if I say this out loud, you get these like older, larger women, right? Basically, you post full of fucking all of them, right? And they just have to say a hi, and they get like 20,000 impressions and like likes and comments by saying hi, like, or they'll do a photo of like the legs, and they'll get like 100,000 likes. And I think, what? Fucking hell, dude! Like, I'm tearing apart society here. I'm doing videos that literally tear society apart and waken people. And I get like one like, and it's probably me. It's wild, man. The internet is wild. It's a wild, wild west. It really, really is. Will Smith, man. Fucking, he's trying to do a comeback, isn't he? Will Smith. Fuck. And it is not going well, and it will not go well for him. He's going to burn through his money trying to do wild, wild west shit. I'll tell you that. Pedo bot. That did run like a pedo, FYI. That does run like a pedo chasing a kid, didn't it? Well, that was pedo bot. I follow loads and comment to support their channel, but I've never paid or joined OnlyFans, so I want BBW and very pretty as a BF, but makes a living. Will Smith, I like sexy girls. What the fuck was that about? I can't remember. I like sexy girls. I can't remember that as a song. All I think of with Will Smith is Men in Black song, Wild Wild West, and that one when he was like down at a beach. Was he at a beach? Like a beach one. Like, Will Smith's fucking shit, isn't he? Like, really is. Like, really is. He should be a lot more confident as a bloke, right? He should be a lot more confident as a bloke than he is. But I think it's because his missus was with Tupac and he wants to be a rapper. He's like really kind of like sensitive to it. Like, he wants to sort himself out. Like, he could be whatever he wants. He must be sitting on like £1 billion. Righty. JEEZO, do you see this? Did you see in Australia there was a mushroom murderer? So the mushroom murderer, right? She split with her family. She invited like an ex-husband round with some of the family members, and she made them a meal, and she fed them with like mushrooms, which weren't like cool ones and not like chestnutty, like nice like button ones, right? But like killer not even like wild psychedelics. It was like proper killer mushrooms. She gave them killer mushrooms, and she killed 3 of them. Now, she served food to more people. There was like another 2 or 3 people there, and she gave them the normal mushrooms, but the ones she wanted to kill, she gave the killer mushrooms to. So she's the mushroom murderer, right? She was played not guilty, found to be like mega guilty, right? Indeed, like can't be doing that. She's gone to jail, right? She's gone to prison, right? To do time, right? She's going to do like big time for mushroom murdering. So what job do you think, right, that the prison service inside of the prison would give her? Do you think they'd give her trash duty? Do you think they'd give her like sewing, like clothing and stuff? Or do you think they'd put her in the restaurant as a chef where she could potentially kill more people? Let's think, right? What did they do? What job do you think the mushroom murderer was given in prison? Chef. I see a few chefs. Yes, they gave her the job as chef. And guess what she did? She poisoned more people in prison. Didn't have access to killer mushrooms, but she poisoned them. Like, what the fuck? That's wild. Totally wild. Like, what a story, man. The mushroom murderer in jail gets given a job as a chef. Like, fucking wild. Absolutely wild. This lass here, right? Beautiful young woman, Brazilian tourist. She fell into a volcano. So volcanoes are those holes in the ground that have like loads of like molten lava. Loads of molten lava in them, right? She fell in there, and for some reason it required an autopsy to reveal the cause of death. And the cause of death was falling to a volcano. Like, yeah, I'm not laughing at the fact that the lass fell in, right? Obviously, because it's tragic. But why does that need an autopsy? Like, clearly, it's obvious what happened there. Clearly, that's obvious. Right. I am done with what went down. That's been the biggest thing that's happened this week, right? We've got Epstein and Trump being wild. We've got Christian Horner. That was the week before, to be fair. We've got that CEO being caught up in an affair. Mental. The Shield, big one. Me and Bates have been talking about that every day. Actually, doing weights. We've talked about that one every single day this week when we've done weights. We've talked about all that. Now next we've got What's Fresh. Now I'm gonna go into What's Fresh. I'm gonna do one of the subjects, and then we're gonna go for a break, which is a link to the subject. Okay? Ready? What do you think of that? That was my first ever attempt at AI video. First ever. Never done that before. So that's my first one. And I put in a kind of like to try to get a dude to look like me. So the prompt was like masculine guy with a beard and tattoos, that kind of thing. Watch it again. Kind of looks a bit like me.
What's fresh?
Did it? Those kind of... Oh, Luna's in. Luna's in. Luna, you've came in at the right time, right? Because we're going to do What's Fresh. And then when we go into lately I've been thinking, which is the point in the show where I tell you about my thoughts and some of the big things that I think. One of the things I'm going to talk about, Luna, right, is lucid dreaming. Now I know you're going to be all about it. I know you're going to be all about that. Why is there blood all over his chopping board? Because is there?
What's fresh?
Wow. Wow, Richie, I didn't even notice that. Richie, I never saw it. I'm pleased there is, because my prompt was a guy, what I wanted was a guy chopping fresh vegetables, and then he goes up and he starts chopping his fingers and his arm off. That's what I wanted. And I never realised that it was blood. Can I believe it? Didn't realise that. Richie, that's the first I've looked at. I've produced that, created it, published it. Never ever seen it. Oh, it's Yusuf. Yusuf, I just talked about you, dude. I've just been talking about you, mate. I don't know if I was calling you like a dickhead or a spacker. I don't think I was. I think I was talking about like in a nice way, mate. I can't remember what it was. Fuck. I think I've been talking about you in like with love, dude. I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it was probably with love. It was. Nothing nasty. No, I think it was with love. With love. Luna's in. Yusuf's in. Bates's in. Richie's in. Kaz is in. Boss T's in. The guys are in. This makes us feel better, right? Thank you so much, right? Seriously, right? Yusuf, for you, thank you for coming in, mate. I do appreciate it, dude. Like, I've just been like having a bit of a fucking cry-a-thon around anybody joining us. So thank you for being here. Luna, you as well. Obviously, thank you so much. And for the rest, right? I've been doing a bit of a fucking pity party around anyone wanting to watch the best show on a Friday night. Which is this is it. This is definitely best show on a Friday night. So what we're gonna do now, what's fresh? Right, what's fresh? One more time.
What's fresh?
Yeah, it's blood. There's blood there. That's good. That's what I wanted. Right, so what's fresh? Fucking hell, JEEZO. I'm gonna start with this one because this is mental. This is absolutely fucking mental. Right. So, Swingathon. Like, I don't know how else to put it out there. Apparently, right, there is a event in the UK called Swingathon. It's the 5th year of doing Swingathon. Now, it's like a proper event, like a big event. When we go to the next break in 2 minutes, the video I'm going to play is the Swingathon video. So you're going to get to see what this is all about. They have like real, like obviously there's rules in place, right, around Swingathon. But it is what you can imagine. It's about adult play where everything goes totally wild. Now, what I was going to ask is, you know, earlier on I asked the question of, have you been to compromising position? That was with Coldplay and the CEO Chaos. If you have, and you can't see it, well, put it on NGL, the link's in my description, put it in there. For this one, same goes, Swingathon. Would you Swingathon? Now, if you're bold, put it in the chat. Get that in the chat if you're bold. If not, right, I've just paused there because Beatty says, mate, you do know I know swingers. Now, one of the things I'd like to talk about is I might ask Beatty how much I know a lot about Beatty, right? Paul's van life. I can say a lot about it. But he has to give us the permission. I can't just say go fucking wild, right? But if you want anything, if you've got any swinger thoughts, stick it in NGL. It's not gonna lie, is totally anonymous. So on this one, but Swingathon, I'm gonna put the video on for the next break. Actually, I'll do it now and I'll come back. 2 seconds. I'll do that now and I'll come back. JEEZO, this is wild. And do you know what? The reason I'm saying it, Not because like, oh, it's just this random thing. No, it's this weekend. So what's fresh is about what is fresh, what's happening now. Swingathon is tonight. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right, is Swingathon. Let's get the video up. JEEZO. Swingathon. You'll have to forgive us. Break clips. Give us a second, right? I'm trying to do a new thing, which is I'm trying to do a new thing with the breaks. I want the breaks to be like decent. Right, here we go. So, break.
Covering the UK's biggest swinging festival. People from all over the UK are coming together, as it were, over the weekend. There's play tents, there's foam parties, there's sex games, there's hot tubs. It's all going on.
We've got a gangbang tent, we've got private rooms on the BDSM side, we've got flogging tents, we've got demos. On the OnlyFest side, we've got obviously areas where they can make content. So we've got everything for everybody that can obviously come here, obviously have a good time.
I think it's brilliant. You know, I've never been to it before. As soon as I seen it, I thought this is a great opportunity for a lot of people to connect.
There's a lot to be said about having a naughty little secret, but there's a lot to be said about normalising being a sexual adult and being able to be open and okay with that and say, yeah, do you know what, I like to do this. I'd like to go and have sex with my friends and have a few drinks and have a dance. What's wrong with that? We're adults. It's consensual.
We're more couples than orgies.
We prefer to find people that we like, have a chat with them. If we all get on a lot together, then we'll either invite them back to the tent or we'll open up in an orgy room, but we will be selective on who comes to join us.
So there's also loads of sex shops here. You can buy every sex toy under the sun and also lots of sexy underwear.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, what your background is. I think when you come into this lifestyle, it's a leveller. You can be LGBTQ, which is fine, but if you're a swinger, society says no, and there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. I'm really passionate about the lifestyle. I'm a swinger myself. The way I see it, we're all human beings. What you get up to and what you choose to do, your freedom of choice, is up to you, and you shouldn't be judged by society for it. We live in an age where sexual freedom, I think, is a must. I think it's a human right. You know, if I choose to sleep with men and women, that's my prerogative. It doesn't make me a bad person, it just makes me open-minded. And I think the more this goes on, and the more people are realising there are different people in society who do need to have a voice and a safe space.
I've seen it change over the last 4 years, that some people sit on the fence, either a swinger or they're into kink. But then they'll stand there and they'll watch a demonstration and they're like, yeah, that's a bit of me, that is. So in 10 minutes time, they're tied up to something and they're being flogged or they're being whipped or, they're getting involved.
This will be my third Swingathon. So in 2022, I came just as the club, Adam and Eve's. Last year, I ended up in court fighting for the Swingathon, and this year I am a DJ and a host. Yeah.
Swingathon? What do you think of that? What do you think of that then? I'm not body confident, so I definitely wouldn't. I can see I've been asked but declined. There's a club called Club F, not sure about the Newcastle one. We have swingers like places. Betty's into swinging, man. Betty's into swinging. Betty's into swinging. Betty knows all the swinging, don't you, Bates? He knows all of it. Yeah, you can't even get me to Glastonbury, let alone the Dildo Hammerfest. Dildo Hammerfest? What's that? Did I miss something? My mate told me where there's a website. Can we have an early finish then, Carl? I might make my way there tonight. Richie, I'll tell you what though. Why not? Richie, why not? Get yourself there. You can go on the website. The website's actually pretty decent. I don't know how much tickets are. You have to go through a process. I didn't go through the process for the tickets. But there's tickets in that. So anyway, what's fresh? That's fresh because it's this weekend. It's happening now. That is happening right now. So that is the what's fresh. I want to bring to you some of the things that's happening this weekend, so you can get involved. So what I mean is that's not too late, right? Seriously, it's not too late. It's like day one of Swingathon. You can get yourself down there and get involved with that now. If you wanted this weekend. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it more. Like, is there? Anyway, that's Swingathon. What else happening? What else is fresh? I tell you what is fresh. I cannot wait for this. Bates. So, tomorrow it is Usyk versus Daniel Dubois for the heavyweight title. Usyk's got 4 belts. Daniel Dubois got 1. It's the second time they're going to fight. I'm down Beatties tomorrow night with a few beers. We're going to watch that for fight night. Fight night! Now, Yusuf, we were talking about this. So, the next thing I want to do, the next cab off the rank, as they say, right, in business terms, with regards to doing like live streams, is going to be fight nights. So, I've got a seat here, I've got a TV there, I can move the camera around there as well. The next thing I want to do is have a few drinks, right, and stream fight night. That's going to be the next thing. But tomorrow is fight night, and I'm down Beatsy's to watch Usyk Dubois, and I'm so excited for it. Usyk doing well last time. Don't know Daniel. Usyk's really good. Like I can see Usyk definitely winning this one. Like I do see him winning, and I want him to win actually. It opens an interesting question where for Daniel Dubois, right? He's a British fella, and normally you just get behind all the British dudes, right? You just get behind them because like the British. But Usyk is definitely like now Dubois seems like a decent lad. To be fair, right? I'm not disparaging. It seems like he seems all right, but I really like Usyk. Usyk's a family man. He's like traditional, conservative. He's a bit of a laugh. He's a bit of a dude. He's not a dick. He's like a real nice fella. So like, who do you align with? Do you align with the person who is more aligned to your values, or the person who would carry the same flag? That's a bit of a question. I'm not too sure. Yusuf Cullen's well known for getting behind British lads. Face purple, smiling tears. Face purple, smiling tears. Face purple, smiling tears. I assume that's like emojis that Yusuf's put on that's not allowed to be like shown due to their rudeness, you twat. Yusuf is rock hard. What? Yusuf is rock hard. He taught Fury a lesson. So I'm not sure whether you get behind the flag or you get behind the person. So I'm behind Dubois for the flag. I'm behind Usyk as the person. Yes, it is a good question, isn't it? That should be one of my lately I've been thinking questions, but no, it's not. I've got very, very good. I've got really, really, really good lately I've been thinking, and it is mandatory for Richie, Batesy, Yusuf, and Boss T to answer. You have to answer the question I'm going to pose, and I'll answer it. I'll tell you at the end as well what I think. But you have to. Genuinely, you have to answer the question I'm going to pose. Right. So, in fact, should we go to that one now? Should we go to that?
Lately I've been thinking.
So lately I've been thinking. Right, we're going to go straight to this question now, right? Because it's the time to ask the question. It's fucking time. You've got to answer. Honestly, you've got to answer this question. Right? You have to. Who? You have to pick one. Who would you prefer to be with on an evening? You have them for a night, romantically. Who do you have? Megan Fox, right? But she has a dick. But it's Megan. She's a female, but she has a dick. Or Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan has a fanny. You have to pick one. And honest to God, Richie, Yusuf, Batesy, Boss T. You know what? I'm feeling a bit like me. I am comfortable to leave this on the screen until you all answer, or I'll just switch everything off. I need an answer. But Richie straight in. Richie didn't have to think about that one. Fucking Richie, Megan Fox. Dick doesn't matter. Megan Fox straight in. You have to answer. So Richie, well done, Richie lad. Batesy, answer. Yusuf, answer. Boss T, you've got to answer this. I am not moving from here. Honestly, God, I will burn Men's Head down. I would burn men to dinner if I don't get an answer. Batesy, Megan Fox, well done, Megan Fox. So Yusuf, and Boss T, you got to answer. You got to answer. Get either way. She can mind me with us. Go girl, exactly. Megan Fox, well done. Actually, you know what, lads? Well done, because there was a correct answer. The correct answer was Megan Fox, but with a dick. I'm pleased. Richie was just like, aye. Richie was straight in. Oh, well done, lads. Well done, mate. Well done. You're all in. You all got the right answer. The correct answer is Megan Fox, but with a dick. Therefore, next week we'll see. Next week the question will be, really hot lady boy from Thailand, and I'll put one picture up, or like really ugly wifey. We'll do it again next week. Right, I'll give you a bit of time to think about it. But I'm pleased you picked this. You got it right, guys. You got it right. Well done. That was
Lately I've been thinking.
So well done. Megan or Hulk. I didn't think this would answer so quick for that one. Didn't think the answer so quick. Richie was fucking instant. Richie knew exactly what he wanted. Richie knew what he wanted. Richie was like, boom, yeah, get me some. I want some Megan Fox. Richie was straight in with answers. But Hulk Hogan's swat looked like that. Sand Monster thing from the Return of the Jedi. I mean, like, oh, JEEZO. I mean, Hulk Hogan. What if we got all realised passion kissing and I got really passionate and sex bent over or reverse? Maybe I'd feel like I need to help out. Get off. What the fuck's she talking about? What's Bitty? Is Bitty now like right into this game? Bitty, Megan Fox hasn't got a dick. I'm not creating. I think I've created a fantasy for Bitty. I think I've created Bitty's new fantasy, which is lady boys. Bitty, then stop writing stuff, mate. Stop texting. If he had said Tom Hardy with a woman's bits, I'd have picked him. Oh, Bitty's gone gay. Bitty's struggling to type 100. Well, he's knocking one out is the inference there from Usyk. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting that. Right, let's get. That's why I was second to answer Usyk. Right, okay, so we've had Swingathon, Usyk, Dubois. Oh, I'll tell you what else though.
What's fresh?
Tell you what's fresh. Beatty not agree. Hold fast. So hold fast. Nations at war, right? Yusuf, I sent you a list. I think I sent you a few links of videos. Beatty, we've played it, but we've not played it together yet. You don't like it at all. I know you don't. But it's pretty good fun, right? It is pretty good fun. It's a war game. I set in like Napoleonic times, and you can go to World War 1. But if I click on this, this is really famous. This is the game. It's really, really like famous clip. Get rid of the music. Fuck, I shouldn't be doing this. Pissed.
We fucking did it, boys! The Forces! The Forces! We did it!
My system's struggling here. I don't know why.
We fucking did it, boys! The Forces! The Forces! We did it, lads! We fucking won! Oh fuck, wait! Hey, wait, they're coming! Lads, they're coming! There's a fucking galore of them! Fucking give them steel, guys! Give them steel! Hold the line! Fucking come and get it, man! Come on, you want it steel? Come on, man! No, Frederick! Frederick's gone in here next, you can!
It is totally... it's totally wild, right? It's funny. It is fun. I enjoy it. Right, that's fresh to me. That's been quite fresh to me. I've been playing that this last week, and it's the game itself shit, but the people make the game because it is really, really, really funny what they do. In other news, right? In other news, we've also got big fights with Max Holloway, right, and Dustin Poirer 3. So Poirier's beat Holloway twice. This is the third fight. Holloway is the bad motherfucker champ. He's got the belt, and this is UFC. Poirier's last ever fight is going to go. These are two proper hard dudes who are going to lay down like leather on the face. This is going to be so. This will be the best fight of the year, without a doubt, in the UFC. Easy. And it's going to be Saturday night, like 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. This is going to be so good. What a fight this is going to be. That's fresh. And finally, if anybody likes the MotoGP, so what's fresh is about what's happening this weekend. Do you know what I mean? So like this weekend we've got Usyk, Dubois. That's tomorrow night. I'm down Bates's, a few drinks, have a laugh. We've got Max Holloway and Poirier for the third fight ever. That's going to be fine. Swingathon, if you want to get down to Swingathon, right, and swing some thons, get down there. Or there's also, for you motorsport fans, MotoGP tomorrow. It's the Czech Republic Grand Prix. Max Marquez is currently out in front with the free practice. He'll qualify first, second, third. He'll win. That's how it guns. Alex Marquez's brother will come second, and Bastiani he'll be third. That's the way it is. Jack Millett will be nowhere near it. That is what's fresh. So I'm hoping that what's fresh segment gives you something to think about. Like, oh, if I cool, yeah, I'll watch the bikes, I'll watch the skanks, and I'll watch the violence. That's just what Yusuf just wrote. I just said it. Bikes, skanks, and violence. Yeah, men said. That's the new that's the new tagline. Bikes, skanks, and violence. Yes, men said we're. Yusuf, I'm so pleased you've been here. Where you been, mate? Where have you been these last few weeks? Right, where you been, dude? I love you that you're here, but I'm disappointed that you weren't. You should have always been here to give us this love. Richie's already on his way. He's got a bus ticket to a Swingathon. Richie, hoping that you find some Megan Fox level like ladyboy. Richie's like, oh, Swingathon. Let's go. I suppose you may know what men like, but can you use feminine charm and curves? Oh, Luna, do not encourage him. Please do not encourage him. You are, honest to God, it's like throwing potato peels into a bloody pig's trough, right? He will get super excited about that. Do not encourage him, Luna. Well, do what you want, actually, you grown lady, right? Do whatever. But I would not recommend it. And the books about the Nazis won't read themselves. Yusuf loves the Nazi book. Oh, Yusuf, have you seen the I'll use that as a break. Actually, it'll be a long one. Have you seen the new Babylon Bee Nazi video? Now, it's a woke wild lefty is travelled back in time from 2025 to kill Hitler, and then while she starts to interrogate Hitler, right? She realises that they've got exactly the same views on the world. It's so good. I'll use that. I had a different break, but let me see if I can find that Babylon Bee. It is, honest to God, it's such a great one. It is so good. And Yusuf is a. I'm not going to say Nazi fan. You're not. I wouldn't say a fan. That'd be a bit harsh of us to say that you were a fan of Nazis. Fuck. How am I going to do that? I'll find a way. So, how we doing? We all alright? We are talking of who can win Tom Hardy. Alright, okay. And then I once had a lovely review as a my. Okay, go. Right, so. What time is that? It's close to a break, but not just quite. So, we've done all of the what's fresh. We've done all of what went down. Oh, right. Tell you what. Get back to
Lately I've been thinking.
We can get back to lately I've been thinking. So, one of the things I've been thinking is, and Luna, you're here, right? So well done. Well done, because I posted this. I don't know. I posted this one. So this is lucid dreaming. So has anyone had a lucid dream? So this is where you are aware that you are asleep, and it allows you to take either part or full control of your dream. Now, has anybody ever had a lucid dream? Anyone? They have been a scientifically proven, right, that this is a thing. And I will, for the first time ever, let you know that I have done this multiple times. Multiple times. I can dive into what I did in them. I can do that, right? But I've definitely done this. Now, the way I've done it is, I just got into it. I just started thinking, like, I read about it on articles, and then there was this one day, genuinely this one day, I can remember it right. I was driving home. This is before COVID, so it's like 2019. I was driving home from the office, right, and I used to always listen to podcasts. I had a podcast on in my car. I came past Morrison's. This is how all really good stories start. This is how all sci-fi stories start. I was driving past Morrison's, and I remember on the podcast, the guy talking about lucid dreaming talked about a technique about look in your hand, right? And I switch in your hand, like look at your hand, focus on your hand, and turn it round. He said that. He said if you do that right, if you do it enough, it becomes part of a kind of like a process, a routine that it'll happen in your dreams. And when you turn it round in your dreams, right? When you look at your hand, it'll not be like 5 fingers. It'll just go like squidgily merge. And when that squidgily merge happens, it will trigger you to realize that this is a dream and not reality, and it will like awaken your consciousness into your dream. And I swear down to God that on that evening when I went to bed, that happened. And for about 2 or 3 months afterwards, I was able to do lucid dreaming. Now, I failed a lot on it. So if it happened, it would just start happening. And I would like try I'm there. And I try to like move myself through like a wall, right? And I'd wake up. So it would happen for like seconds. And then I got to the point where I could kind of like control it a little bit. And when I say I know I sound mad. I sound really mad. And not like I could control it, but I had a level of control over it. If that makes sense. It's real, but I'm not. But then it stopped, and I've not done it for years and years. Like 4 year easy, genuinely not happened, but it did happen for a few months, and I was able to do it. Right, I'm going to read the comments because you've been taking the piss. It was the time before COVID, and I was driving past Morrison's. Yeah, I was. How about being stabbed? At one time I was shot, and I woke up and I thought it was real. No, not dreams. So I'm not talking about like dreams I feel. I mean like becoming conscious during dreaming and having a level of like a capability to influence the dream. I'd never considered myself a game before. What's he saying? But early in the day, I've been thinking about Hulk Hogan as a post-op. Okay, well done, Yusuf's here. I've been dreaming about being chased by... Not dreams! Not Tomari. Betty loves Tamari. Yusuf, piss myself off. I think when you can bring the unconscious to conscious, it's called individuation. I may be confused. Luna, I thought you would have been all in on lucid dreaming. And I think I could probably get back there again. But for some reason, it was the podcast that I heard. And the conviction, I guess, of the person that triggered me to do the thing. And I did it for a while. And when you look into it, right, when you read into it, they say that the best time to actually lucid dream is like 2 or 3 o'clock. Once you've been through a big cycle of REM, you come out of it and you come back into it again, like after like waking up. Drive past the Morrisons again. Well, all of my things were quite like sexual. Where I garnered influence in my dream, it was more like to do sexual acts. It wasn't like Lamborghinis and that. It was like the sex things. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was like the sex things. If you weren't using, if you were not using the ability to bend reality for banging somebody, then like what the fuck are you doing? Alright, that's lucid dreaming. Blood on the chopping board. I do have one more. What time is it past? We've not even done the weird stories yet. Jeez, oh, weird stories. Fucking hell, man. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I've got some weird stories as well. The first is this. Fucking hell, jeez, oh. Vinegar of Valentine's. Now, between the years of 1850 and 1950, right, there was a thing called Vinegar Valentines. And Vinegar Valentines were on the 14th Feb? Is that right? 14th of Feb. You would send the one you love a card explaining that you love them. Right? You do it Valentine's. But between 1850 and 1950, people would also send letters out or cards saying like, you're a twat, I hate you, you're a dick. And they were called Vinegar Valentines. And they were also creating though Vinegar Valentine's cards. So it wasn't all just like love you, like shitty two grey teddy bears with a heart, love you, like that's fucking typical Valentine's Day. It would be like one teddy bear fucking knifing another teddy bear the next day, and I fucking hate you, twat. That's what it would be. In fact, you know what? Fucking JEEZO, I am making Vinegar Valentine's cards. Nasty cards, yeah. Oh man, do you know those? You know which cards I mean, don't you? The grey ones, the ones, fuck, with these grey teddy bears. I'm gonna start creating the grey teddy bears like knifing each other. Jesus Christ, that is such a great idea. Grey teddies, Vinegar Valentine's. You know what? I think in this day and age, Vinegar Valentine's cards need to come back. I think they really need to come back. But the point of this one was that, listen, right? Vinegar Valentine's cards were 50% of the sales. 50%. So if you got 2 cards through your door on Valentine's Day in the olden days when people actually got them, right? Like one of them would be, oh, I love you, and lament poetry. One would be, dude, you a dick and I didn't like you. So, how cool is that? Colin, you're wasting in finance. Clinton's in the I tell you what, dude. I tell you what, you joke, right? You fucking joke. But Clinton's cards, right, must be on a big decline. People are sending emails and gifts and all that shit, right? Physical cards are going down. Being able to create a shit U card through Clinton's is probably some massive. Do you know what? Some say I've drank too much whiskey. Some do say that, but maybe Maybe I create a business case and say, listen, and go at them. What can they do? They can send us an email back saying, like, hey, dude, like, that's not a good idea. Why don't I try that for next week? Why don't I create a business case pitch to Clinton's cards around Vinegar Valentine's? I'll put it out there, and next week I'll tell you what they said back. Because I can do this shit, you know. I'll do this as a job. Business case for Vinegar Valentine's. But let's see it. Do you know what will happen? They'll just come back and say, like, oh, no, mate, that's not a good idea. But like, if they even acknowledge the fact that I've sent them a fucking idea, that is good. Right, that was that. Fucking hell, I've covered so much. Oh, this is one. Fucking JEEZO. That's not the only one. Baby tossing. This shit is real. So, what do you think of the format? I started to create like a format of like these things that I put out there. And that's tarmac in the background. That's my traditional tyre tread, because I like cars, but then Usyk takes a piss and I don't really like them. I've done that twice last week, and I got bored. But as like everything, no one likes me shit. I've got 3 likes. One of them's mine. Nobody likes my stuff. You twats. Baby toss no. This is in rural areas in India. They do a thing called baby tossing. So they will genuinely throw children, babies. So babies are classes under 2. They will throw them off the top of religious buildings, 30 to 50 feet up. They'll throw them off the edge, and then you have like a crowd of people, massive like material to catch them. Psh. Now, the reason why they do that, it's symbolic. They still do it, and it's fucking crazy, right? They do it now, right? And it's crazy. But the symbolism comes from them actually doing that without the crowd, right? Like 1300 years ago, when there was like loads of like really nasty like diseases and shit, they would throw kids off the top, thinking that the ones that survive are the strongest ones of our community, so therefore they should survive. The ones that die are clearly like riddled with some kind of like infection or disease, because the diseases were running rampant. Now, 30 or 50 feet off the top of a building is going to kill like most kids, and a generation of kids went through that. Now they do it as like symbolic, but back then, dude, you know what? Yusuf, you think you know all about weird, crazy fucking shit around the world. I'm laying down this called Weird Stories, where I'm finding some of the weirdest shit ever. I've done 2, Vinegar Valentine's and baby tossing. Exactly what, dude? I'm in. You need to get me dude, instead of going to Oxford to do your fancy fucking history thing, you need to be getting in with me, and I'll teach you the dark arts of wild shit. That was that. Next is JEEZO Bro. JEEZO Bro. JEEZO Bro. So, let me just get JEEZO Bro. This is fucking great, this, mate. This is fucking class. So, Here we go. Right, so JEEZO Bro. So JEEZO Bro is my section of the week where I'll look at me about that. Are you up for coming down to see if we can join the Dick and the Pig's Mouth gang? Dick and the Pig's Mouth gang. The fuck? Tiger Ross. Hey! Howdy, Tiger Ross. Thank you for joining. Always love a new name. So thank you so much. Please repost and push, which will be good. So this is really good, right? So JEEZO Bro is my Instagram account. Now, on Instagram I find but I don't have to find it. The algorithm for me on Instagram is fucking just beautiful, right? It's Matt. Oh, Tiger! Wow, it's young Tiger. Tiger, should you be on here? Hang on, Tiger. Tiger, should you be here? First of all, right? Are you allowed here? This is an 18 plus conversation, right? I will speak openly. I will speak honestly. You will hear things that you've never heard before, right? So, yes, are you sure, Boss T? I mean, the last half an hour is the worst half an hour. Remember, dude, this is where I'll wake up in the morning and think, what the fuck did I see last night? I'm into that section, mind. I'm nearly 18. Good old, okay, right, you're in. 18 plus IQ, call 18 plus IQ. Right, what was I talking about? So, for JEEZO Bro, my algorithm on Instagram is dialed in, right? It's fucking so dialed in to my thoughts. It's amazing. Instagram has got the best algo, without a doubt, right? Fine, I'll leave and you'll lose a key viewer. Fucking fine, I'll leave and you'll lose a fucking key viewer. Don't leave, Tiger. I'm just checking in, man. Fuck. JEEZO. My Insta algo is dialed in. It's right. It's my brain. It's connected. Insta's got the best algo. Easy. X the worst. The worst. Oh, Tiger. I'm not offending you, Tiger. So this is good.
But bruh, if something accidentally happened, like y'all want that.
What's a double standard that you hate?
Oh, when girls can do all this gay stuff, but I don't have the option to do that, or I'm actually gay.
This really gets to Beatty as well.
What do you want to do that girls do?
Beatty hates the fact that he can't be gay.
I want to do something, but I want the option available without me actually being gay. You know, like in the locker room and shit. Like if I walk around naked, smacking on that, I'm gay. But I bet the volleyball girls be doing this. But I don't want to do it. But if I could do it, I'm not saying I would do it. But if the option was available, maybe we need to just change the double standard so people can. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you feel me.
I do not.
Bitch, do you feel him?
Y'all are boys. Y'all are boys. Y'all don't do gay stuff, I bet.
Wild. Absolutely wild. How do I fucking shift past this? This is fucking so good. This one is so good. Watch this. I did not expect this to be this good. Imagine that. That's not just a fall. It's a fall in a deep pool. Imagine waking up in that situation. That's life and death, isn't it? That is so life and death. Right, so we're going to go for one more break. And this break, let me just remind myself on. What did we do last? What was our last breaks? Oh, we've done, oh, this one, this is great, this one, fuck. Two seconds, sorry.
Uno mas, thanks.
This is so good. Batesy, are you still there?
The money.
This is so good. Right, so this last break is kind of like a part. Put the music on. It's part break and part I shout out. I've just came across a guy, right, who lives where I live in Sunderland, who's like a travel vlogger, like around the world. But they started to really hone in on Sunderland, and he's done a video, right? Can you see my? I can't see it, mate. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I can. He started to really hone in on like Sunderland and like the estates, and he's doing vlogs in Sunderland. This guy is doing one where I live here, right? This is so good. It's a great one.
Holy shit. On an adventure to Ryup for kebab pie. The Ryup donkey. Got kebab meat in there and like a red spicy sauce. Look at that. How incredible does that look? Yo fam, welcome back to the vlog, and what here we are. The start of the day. Look at this, man. How's this to wake you up on a morning? I've literally been out of bed like 15 minutes, so this has woke me right up. But we're on Ryup Beach. Check this out. I've never been down here in my life. So, we're on Ryup Beach. You can probably guess where we're going. We're going to Ryup. We're going to be exploring the streets. We're going to be having a little scenic walk before we get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this. Now, my original plan was to kind of walk all the way along the beach to Ryup Dean. I think there's like a route where you can get up further along, but with the tide being how it is, it doesn't look very promising. I feel like if I walk along there and the tide gets any further in, I'm gonna drown, and I didn't want to drown, so I'm gonna take the cliffside along, walk along the cliffs, and hopefully that'll take us into Ryup Dean, and then from there into the streets of Ryup itself. I'm excited to explore Ryup. I didn't really know the area very well. Obviously I've been around there loads of times delivering and stuff, but as for just getting out and exploring and seeing what's on offer, I haven't really got a clue. So
I see ya. So, anyone else wondering why Colin has been talking a lot about sex and seemingly building up to this little fella who lives down the road? I've tried to get in touch and like not collab, but you know what? I'll do anything for views. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll do anything for views, man. I'll do anything for views. Betsy, what's the line off of? It's a Friday. Or is it Boys in the Hood? Like the cheeseburger dude. I'll suck your dick for a cheeseburger. Is that Boys in the Hood or Men's Society? Oh shit, Tiger's still here. Oh, Tiger, in the 80s or the 90s, right? There's some harsh movies. Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. They throw out some wild things. More Megan Fox. What the fuck? Were you here for Megan Fox? Was Tiger here for the Megan Fox chat? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I think I'm just like four of us chatting. Ask him to bring his crocodile shoes. Do you know what, Yusuf? I have a routine, an evening routine, right? After a lot of whiskey, some smoky stuff, right? And I play some regular tunes, like in a head mask with speakers in it, right? And crocodile shoes ain't one, but I tell you what is from Jimmy Neal. Ain't no doubt, it's plain to see. Dun dun dun, woman like you's no good for me. That one. Right, JEEZO bro. Are we still doing JEEZO bro? JEEZO. That was a good one. I like that. The ain't nothing.
That one a 3 for $100, mate. You're all in?
The ain't nothing like Ouija's.
You have 2 keys? No, did I fuck? It's called a Can that be a fucking wanker, man? Sick on that. What did I say at the start? I said all that, no that was going to be mine. Put the gun away, you can't even afford bullets. You get bullied in school, didn't you? Your mod just direct debits your lunch money and your bully's fucking bank account. Snout on you? I got 2s? Come on, big man's got a snout. Any still in jail? Nah, mate, it's Richmond. Oh, you dirty bastard. I thought you were giving me a snout, big man. I'm not being funny, but I'm fucking choking for one.
Who are you? Yeah, mate, you want me to?
Ah, some boy! I fucking love snout, man. Oh, it's in the flare. Sorry, mate, I tapped your snout. I'm not getting that back, man. That's in the void. You want it? Use your big boy words.
I want the fucking rubber ducky.
See that?
Honest to God, mate, they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing like a Ouija giving, like, dishing out like proper profanities. Call this was the Scottish bloke I've soaped him. He's funny as fuck. Now, Paul, he waits until you steam him up and moisturises your tummy. I miss a Camberwell carrot. The fucking hell's all this, mate? I didn't even smoky stuff, barbecue crisps. That song was in the video. Usyk, what the fuck is all talking about? This is like wild things. He's all talking about wild things. What are you on about? I love you. Thank you for being here. This dude is so funny. Honestly, they ain't nothing like a Ouija going wild online on a game. You're really good on Hold Fast. That's why I bought it off that clip. On Call of Duty, Ouija's amazing. They're so amazing. And now here, there's some VR poker going down, and this Ouija's going wild. Brilliant. This is so good. Fucking that's so good.
I love you. I love you. You're the man. You're the best. I mean, moonwalk. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Hey, moonwalk.
That is so good.
Okay.
I feel as if it's a bit forced. It's probably a bit fake, but that's still a wild stunt. Wild stunt. Oh, Bates, check this out.
I think if you've got 3 or 4 riders, that's the... Wow. Stephen Odendahl getting proper lively on the NTS. He doesn't save this.
He does.
He doesn't save it. I don't believe you. Unbelievable. That was almost Nicky Io coming out of Assen out of the chicane, but I think even more spectacular.
Hit the gravel soon.
Does he actually stay on the thing? He's going for the front
He's
brake.
going for it.
He's going for the front brake. Front brake compresses. That's going to sling his body round. Does he save this? Have you seen this?
No.
Is this just now?
We're watching it. It's just now. It's just happened on the slick tyres from Odendahl. My worry is as soon as he hits the mud and the grass, which is all going to be damp on the outside of the track, is he?
Unbelievable. He's got it stopped. Stephen Odendahl, star of the day so far, stops the NTS.
So basically,
this is so good.
This is how. Oh, I got Megan Farrell. Me. It's Jessica's turn.
So good.
Yeah. Look, Jessica got Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Why did you get that? Here.
It's so good.
People do say oh, that's really weird. Oh, it's a celebrity that we're all trying to make ourselves look last night. Fuck me. Let me see. It's Tim Richards. No. Ready, Connie? No. Turn him off. So basically,
that just loops. It's so fucking great. That absolutely amazing. Love it. Love it. Love that. Oh, 9/11. Right. So, FYI, 9/11 was 100% an inside job by the CIA, probably the FBI, elements of the government. Just totally right. Right. Call Thomas front, see which one is the taker. That is. I'm not even going to go into it. We all know that this was a fucking inside job, and it's evil. I think this is real. I can't believe it. This is wild. How wild is that? How wild. You said, as a Muslim, I should probably leave now. That'd be the 9/11 thing. No, Yusuf, just stay, right? And then I just make sure that your passport somehow escapes the fiery hells of 30 stories up, and it can just float down, right, and be caught by a police officer. That's what you. That's what you should do, mate. Let that happen. Yeah, just let that happen, dude. I can't believe that was real, though. It is real. It's not like EI. That was real. That was a real dude. Huh? I hate these tattoos. So I'm a tattoo fan, but I hate the tattoos where the tattoo goes in the person's arm. Colin, be careful, tigers. Tigers bossing us. Tiger boss. These tattoos are wild. Who's got tattoos? Batesy with his wise words.
I'm here with Mike Tyson in the ring. Mike, tell us what's going on. As I said before, we fight.
It's a horror tattoo.
I love to fight them. Tonight.
They may call you Kid Dynamite. You mess with me, I'll put your fuse out.
Oh, off you go, mate. Take care, mate. Thanks for jumping in, man. I hate those. I'm a 25-year-old. I'm a 25-year-old. Right, this is a good one. Right, I'm a 25-year-old. I'm in love with a 55-year-old. We are staying together with her 36-year-old son, and this boy is not respecting me as a stepfather. I'm trying to educate him about life, but he doesn't listen. Please help. What must I do? What the fuck? So there's a 25-year-old dude with a 55-year-old lady. She has a 36-year-old son, and the 25-year-old is trying to daddy him, although he's what's that? Fucking 11 years younger. What is all of that about? What is that about? That is wild. Totally wild. Right, this is the last one, and then I'm going to go to NGL. See if anybody's putting anything on NGL. So, here we go. Have you seen this one? Here's a dude that looks totally normal, isn't it? Look at that fella. Totally normal. He's just doing... giving it. But when you look at the full picture, he's like... he's like some kind of midget dude. He's like some kind of midget dude. Can I expand this? That didn't help. There he's there. Look at him. Check him out. He's like a little widget, isn't he? Like a little widget. I couldn't go with someone so young. I fell in love with an older lady when I... Basically, you were, you did, yeah. And Usyk, he's gone, is he? Okay, see you later, pal. Love you. He's shorter than me. He's like... There, though, he's he's all big, isn't he? But then the dude is only on the shorter side. Anyway, right, that was JEEZO It's Friday number 19. It's been a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because like I've not been particularly good. My content was great. I think I've been a bit like thrown in a few missteps with regards to growth, and I'm hoping that I can do a good job with good content, make people laugh, make people smile on a Friday evening, but grow at the same time. And I guess it's when you don't grow, you think, am I not doing a good job? And then you think if you're not doing a good job, you think like, but what's the point? That's the thing. Because I can just sit downstairs and just like watch the telly for 2 hours. But that's why I had a wobble. Right. I guess that's just like the vulnerable side. I guess it is. But I've loved you being here, right? Thank you so much, like, for being here. If you still want it, then just like support. Like, please support us if you can. That's the thing, mate. I can throw money at it. I really can. But the numbers doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter at all. Like subscribers or followers or viewers, that is like honestly, it's irrelevant. What matters is the people here right now having a chat. That's the metric that matters, and that's what I want to try and grow. So like, please help if you can. I don't honestly, I fucking didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I mean, 2 years, right? I've got a pal who's got 250,000 followers on TikTok. Like, he's like, just goes live, right? He's great, right? He's really good. But he just goes live, and like 400 people's viewing. It's like, fucking hell, like, dude. Like, I genuinely as well have like an online friend. Never met him, but I have an online friend, right? Who does the same job as me in real life. And about 3 years ago, he stopped it to do this, and he's massive now. He's called Rory Alexander. Check him out, right? Called Here He Is, and he goes around the world now doing it. I might get fucking hell. Where's Beatty tonight? Not like fucking. Oh, I've got 30,000 viewers. I'm like, fuck's Beatty and Usyk? Where the fuck are them bastards? I need them. That's like one viewer. I am bitching, right? I am bitching, but I am. But my point is more like, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I think I'm doing a decent job. I think I create some like wild moments, like, so like, I don't know. If you can help, you can. I'm throwing money at it, but money doesn't matter. Money's not the point. Just like, a couple more people would be a laugh. Is all, right? So I love yous. We're gonna go out with Boss T. I didn't do, if Boss T is still there, I didn't make a new AI video, but right, the future of the music videos for the end of the show will be AI videos made by me, because I've worked out how to do them. You can only do them for 5 or 8 seconds, right? You can only do them for like a little bit. It's like hard. So like a 3-minute video is a lot of effort, but I'm kind of like dialing that shit in, right? Dialing it in. Our Tiger's on board. Our Tiger is on board. Tiger, thank you so much for being here, Tiger. Not like I appreciate you, Tiger. Do you know what I mean? You're the future, man. Like, listen, you're the future. It's dead easy to be like kind of middle-aged and just like write shit off and be like, fuck. I guess this is the way it is. But when you're the future, there's like a heavier load on your shoulders, because you've got to make right decisions, Tiger. Seriously, you've got to make like proper right decisions. Me, I can fuck up all day, every day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. I ain't the future. You're the future. That's like fucking heavy, man. Right, I love yous. Here we go with NGL. No, Boss T. Boss T, good life. Love you. Honestly, I love you. Fucking, I've been shit tonight. Apologies, been fucking so shit. Apologies. Love yous. Peace. Is Boss T.